Hey, hi everyone. My name is Sai. In a previous video, I've shown you how you can build LangChain agents that talk to your Azure AI models. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use Microsoft Graph APIs in your LangChain agents. And this is a really powerful scenario if you're building enterprise grade solutions. Because now your agents are powered with your users M365 context. By M365 context, what I really mean is your agent now knows your user's contact, so it can answer questions like who can I collaborate with regarding a certain project, etc. It has the context of your user's calendar event, so it can answer questions like how is my calendar looking like, can you schedule a meeting for me next week, sort of questions. And it can even take actions on your user's behalf, for example, by using the Microsoft Graph send mail API, actually send mail to their teammates for some project updates, etc. And you can of course use all of these tools alongside some other tools that you might be using, like your web search tool or your weather forecasting tool. And for my demo, the agentic stack that I'm using today is LangChain and LangGraph frameworks for orchestration. I'm using Microsoft Graph SDK for my tooling, and I'm using Jupyter Notebook for my UX. And for this demo, I'm role playing as myself, but on a work trip to Paris. And I'm trying to set up a lunch meeting with a colleague. I worked with them in the past, and let's see how that goes. So here I have my script. You can see that I have imported a bunch of libraries, and then I use msal for my auth. Um, and once uh, the user is securely signed in, I have these tools that my agent can access, which are essentially talking to the Graph API endpoints like get events. And they get a list of events from the user's calendar. Similarly, get contacts gets a list of users' contacts from their contacts list. Similarly, there is a send mail tool that can send a mail to a specific email address, which uses the Graph API endpoint send mail. And all of these tools are made available to my agent, and my agent decides what it wants to do. And let's run this query and see what happens. And so here I have my agent introducing itself, and I'm asking it what my calendar is looking like on a certain date. And it talks to the Get Events tool and fetches the events from my Outlook calendar. And it fetches a lot of data, looks like. Anyway, at the end of this long list of events, yep, it tells me that it appears that I do not have any event scheduled on the 11th of March. And if you can look at my calendar here, my day is actually free. So I proceed on to ask my next question, which is my colleague still working at the France office location? And you can see that it's actually talking to the Get Contacts tool and fetching details about my contact, and then answering me with information that says, yes, Chin is still working at the France office location. He is in sales, so that's good for me. And then my next message to the agent is that I just want to set up a meeting with Chin. So I ask it to send an email with the subject so and so. And for that, first it contacts the Get Contacts to get Chin's email. And once it gets the email, it then talks to the send mail tool, and tells me that it has sent the email to Chin, as I've asked it. And if you remember that ping sound at the beginning of the demo, it basically was for my Outlook email not getting sent, but it my agent did do what I wanted it to do. It has sent a mail to Chen asking for a lunch meeting on the 11th of March. So that's how you power your agents with M365 context. I hope you can take inspiration from this demo. I have a tutorial and we'll post the link to the tutorial in the description below. Hope you have a good day. Thank you.